What's going on, guys? Lorbeez Gaming here. Today we are playing another reaction. We are doing a reaction thing. We are reacting to chills. We are reacting to 11 Bloody Mary challenges that mysteriously works. So let's get into it.
Legend has a few different variations. Most people agree that Bloody Mary is the manifestation of the Queen of England. I strongly suggest you study these videos first and think about the potential consequences of summoning her. A lot of people claim to have never been the same since inviting Bloody Mary into their home. So be careful. Number 11. The Believers. It's Friday the 13th, and unlike most of the other videos on this list, Chris and Jeff actually believe in Bloody Mary. They are prepared to run for their lives the moment they see any trouble. Jeff stands outside of the room with a flashlight, while Chris goes inside to summon Mary by himself.
Okay. Oh man, that's kind of creepy. Come on, man, you gotta be. Can you please be in here? No. Please. No.
Chris hesitates for a long time before finally uttering her name 3 times. Nothing happens, that is, until he turns around to leave. That's when Jeff sees something.
Oh shit. I'm serious, I seen something. Did you get that on camera? I don't know. You freaking scared the woman in there.
Jeff says that she was tall and reaching out for him. Some YouTubers say if you slow down a portion of the video, you can see a person facing the wall with their back to the camera. Let me know if you see anything. Number 10. See, it's all over. An older brother is trying to show his younger sibling that Bloody Mary is not real. Now the two of them are alone in the bathroom to test this theory out. They say her name 3 times in the dark, and when they turn the lights back on, they mistakenly think they are safe.
See, it's all over. Can't see, nothing's gonna happen.
Number 9. Now say something. A YouTuber named DX5K doesn't really believe in Bloody Mary, but at the same time, he just can't seem to stop trying to summon her. This is his 3rd try, and it seems to be going as poorly as the other 2 attempts. He gets an idea and decides that he should try to summon her in total darkness, and that's when things start to get interesting in a potentially paranormal way.
Maybe without the candle. Wow, I tried to blow the candle out and it came back on. Let's try it again. Wow, that's actually spooky. I can't blow the candle out. Now this is getting interesting. This is like, let's go.
The candle continues to stay lit. Despite blowing straight on it, you can hear the curiosity in his voice as DX5K starts to consider the possibility that he may not be alone after all. He quickly shakes the thought out of his mind and tries to blow out the candles for a 3rd time.
Now, say something. I blew your candle out. I seen you kept trying to put the candle back up. It's lit.
This time, the candle goes out and he resumes talking trash to Bloody Mary. This could be proof that the legend is not real, or maybe Bloody Mary does not show up for non-believers. If it's not real, then I'd like to know why he couldn't blow out the candle. It doesn't really sound like he is acting. Number 8. The Family Challenge. Brianna and her father decide to take the Bloody Mary challenge, so they head for the bathroom mirror. Strange events start happening before they are even ready.
Oh my gosh, I have to turn the water on? What the heck? What the heck?
Did you? How the water just like made water? The thing made water noise.
Right when I said that.
Brianna lights a candle, turns on the sink, spins around 3 times while saying Bloody Mary, and then this happens. They hear a loud crash, and they also think they heard a faint scream. Brianna tries to summon Bloody Mary one more time in the darkness, this time without candles. She is startled by something and says that she can see Bloody Mary, but her dad messes up and doesn't catch it on camera. All we get to see is her frightened reaction as she sprints out of the room and leans against the wall in fear. She could be acting, but then again, some people in the comments section said that they could see something in the mirror when she is running away. Number 7. The Back Scratch. Guava Juice is a YouTuber who is tired of hearing strange knocking sounds all over his house. He reasons that if he can summon Bloody Mary, maybe he can get her to communicate with the other spirit and possibly convince it to go away. Little did he know that things are going to be 1,000 times worse by the end of this video.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Oh my God. Bloody Mary. Oh. Okay. Now we wait.
It doesn't take long before Bloody Mary announces her presence.
You hear this? Cause I heard it. It came from upstairs. If you're here, give us a... Whoa.
All three of them feel uneasy now, and they're ready to leave, but much to their dismay, they find that the lights no longer work, and the door itself is mysteriously stuck shut. They finally manage to open it after a while, but their door problems aren't over yet, as the door across from them glides shut on its own. Apparently, Mary is now on the loose in their home. They politely ask Bloody Mary to leave, and then Guava Juice feels something tearing at his back. He takes off his shirt and finds 6 claw marks. No one really knows exactly what to do next or how to react, which I would say is completely understandable given the circumstances. I don't think Guava Juice ever gave an update about the spirit in his home, but if he did, then I'd really like to know more about it. Number 6. Sisters meet the Queen. 2 girls are alone in their room when they decide to play Bloody Mary for fun. They look into their mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times in a row with serious expressions. They wait for a bit before solemnly concluding that
nothing happened. Disappointing, right?
they are talking about trying it again during the night when something interrupts their thoughts.
That's weird.
They both look very serious, especially when they notice the cord to their overhead light bulb is now swinging on its own.
The light.
Almost as if someone had brushed past it. It's just the two of them and the door is locked. They quickly end the video, no doubt feeling very uncertain about what they've just done. Number 5. The Faceless Reflection. According to the legend, there are many different ways to summon Bloody Mary, which means that the method you choose could change what happens to you. The person in this video uses a slightly different method that I've never seen before. Instead of spinning around 3 times and then saying Bloody Mary, she says Bloody Mary once after each spin. This is the end result. Her face becomes smeared, and she quickly darts out of the room. If this video is real, then it appears that Bloody Mary somehow removed all of her facial features, perhaps as a warning. Number 4. 100% real. That's what this YouTuber thinks about Bloody Mary after making this video. He says her name way more than 3 times, and then begins to taunt her out loud.
Real Bloody Mary? Or you just a joke? Did y'all just hear that?
Still not convinced, the brave teen says her name some more and waits. It isn't long before he gets his reply.
Look at that. What's going on here?
Drawers are opening on their own, the faucet turns on, and he soon concludes that Bloody Mary is very real after all. He goes to grab the door and finds that it won't budge. He puts his hands on top of his head now, obviously distressed. Just when he is sure that he's a goner, he manages to open the door and make an escape. Number 3, behind you. Sean learned about summoning Bloody Mary from a friend. He thought about it for a couple days and then decided to try it for himself to see what happens. First, he tries to summon her with the lights on, and he isn't surprised when that method doesn't work. Next, he tries it with the lights off, which is something that he is a little hesitant to do, and with good reason too. He says her name 3 more times, and this is what he sees.
God.
The hunched over figure behind him gives him a startle, and Sean turns out the lights just to make the terrifying scene go away. When he turns the lights back on, she has vanished. Just like in other videos, the doorknob gets jammed as he tries to leave, and then it suddenly releases. He retreats into the main area of his house, and the video ends. I will say that this video could very well be fake. Maybe Bloody Mary is really just his sister or someone else he knows. His reaction seems a little off too, kind of like it could have been staged, but then again, he might have been really frightened and just trying to keep his cool for the camera. It's hard to tell for certain. Number 2, Nick gets bloody. A YouTuber named Nick makes it clear from the beginning that he does not believe in Bloody Mary in the slightest. He turns the lights off, and then 3 times in a row he sarcastically says,
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. See guys, like I said,
before he has a chance to finish his sentence, the figure touches him and he falls to the floor. If this was real, exactly how this video was recorded or uploaded remains a mystery, as it looks like Nick might not have pulled through. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills.